Hello, everyone. Hi, listeners. My name is Gayatri. I am the daughter of the legendary Kalakshetra's Krishnaveni Lakshmanan. My mother has been a part of Kalakshetra since a very young age of 4 years, and she is a direct disciple of none other than Rukmani Devi Arundel, who is a visionary in our lifetime. And an institution par excellence has been following a beautiful traditional way of teaching, which is the Guru Sishya Parampara. And unfortunately, a turn of events has completely misled the truth in the other direction. Talking from my mother's times, we had so much gratitude and the fear of not completing our dance courses and pleasing our teacher. That was this parampara. A Guru Sishya parampara is not just not anything. It is all about the teacher giving whatever she can or he can to this Sishya, and just like a sponge dipped in a wet water, the student's ability to grasp that greatness from the teacher is what is true parampara. And my mother hails from such a lineage of paramparas, and she has learned an illustrious way of Bharatanatyam while being at Kalakshetra. In fact, my association with Kalakshetra goes even inside when I was in my mother's womb. This parampara is so special that a lot of students these days do not completely understand it or have turned it against a few of them or for their favor. It is such a beautiful way of teaching where my teachers, I have learned, apart from my mother, I was sent to Kalakshetra to learn under her teachers, none other than Professor N.S. Jayalakshmi and Sharda Hoffman teacher. Pereshada teacher was also my teacher while at Kalakshetra. I am a student of Kalakshetra for my part-time in dance, my veena and vocal. And I am very proud to be a Kalakshetran even now. My parampara has not faltered even a minute. None of my teachers have taught me how to misbehave. I have learned how to be a disciplinarian. There is a lot of difference between the word discipline and verbal or abusive words. I think it is each one's take, and today's times are completely misusing these words. I am now quoting Thiruvalluvar on discipline. ஒழுக்கம் விழுப்பம் தரலாம் ஒழுக்கம் உயிரினும் ஓம்பப்படும். Meaning, more than life itself, it is the discipline that maketh a man. If not for that discipline at Kalakshetra, I am not where I am today. If you do not follow certain ways of discipline with your student, then you're definitely not a good teacher. We always say, remove a thorn with a thorn. We never say, let the thorn be removed with a cotton cloth or a cotton soft pad. No, it is not that way. If you need to bring out the best in you, then the teacher has to be strict in his or her ways of teaching. And that is what discipline means. And that is what Kalakshetra has imparted to all of us. We never minded wearing ethnic clothes. We never had trouble. In fact, I am even a student of Besant Arundel Senior Secondary School all my life. I was born here, brought up here, I am living here. I still love my school and Kalakshetra. And for the past 5, 6 years, I feel so much at home at Kalakshetra, especially with Director Revati Ramachandran. She has done an amazing work of bringing out so much positivity into Kalakshetra and supporting everybody in and out of Kalakshetra. Let me be clear. She has made me feel welcome anytime into my alma mater. It is my second home. Whenever I miss my mother, I just walk into Kalakshetra and I know that my mother's existence is all around that place. But today, there are some unwanted grass that's been growing, but it is our time to weed it all out. And so I am here fully supportive of Kalakshetra and I want the negativity out. As I'm talking now, I grew up in Besant Arundel Senior Secondary School and my uniform was always pavade and chattai, a full skirt and a blouse. And I grew up with a half skirt and a davani. There was not an instance where I felt uncomfortable. We grew up in the midst of boys. There was not a moment when I felt uncomfortable with my male friends. Even today, we are all thick and thin as the skin and the nail. That is what Kalakshetra has taught us about, not about other things. We were taught what is good and what is bad, but in a motherly way. If not for the mother who corrects the child, then who else is going to correct the child? If not the teacher corrects the students, who is going to correct the student? If I blatantly say a lie that my student is 100% right, then I'm not a good teacher. If I don't find fault with my own students and correct her, then I'm not a good teacher. That is what our learning has been all the way from all these years at Kalakshetra. And I'm really, really upset that this entire turnabout has messed up not only the institution, but a lot of visionary dancers and hard working, life giving dancers who are holding up Kalakshetra to what it is, especially the dance dramas. And I hope this session will be an eye opener for me and many who are following. And I am not here to lie, I am here to speak the truth and truth alone. I will be supportive of the director and her visions for a wonderful Kalakshetra ahead. Thank you for giving me a chance to speak.
All right. Thank you very much, Gayatri ji.
Thank you.
The next speaker is Iris, I believe.